Dear family of light, today we will talk about the first 6 dimensions. So, dimensions are not a far away place where to go, where to move, but there are frequency of awareness. That is why the Pleiadian prefer to call them densities, because according to Pleiadian wisdom, there is only one big dimension which has a lot of different frequency, and there are 12 densities or 12 dimension, as there are 12 chakras that define our physical body. We have 7 chakra inside our body. The 7th is on the crown, just above the crown. And then there are 5 upper chakras, which are the external chakras. So the total is 12. The same goes for the reality which we experience. I leaving behind the 6 upper dimension because our intellect has really difficult to grasp the meaning of it. So I decided for the moment we will talk only about the first 6. So the first dimension is the focus point of awareness, is pure existence that exists outside the time. All the elements like the wind, the earth, um, the stone, these are all elements that doesn't need a survival feeling, so they don't protect themselves. They just exist in this consciousness. So the purpose is to experience existence itself and to start to grow a desire for more and more awareness, which will be defined in the second dimension. In the second dimension, awareness becomes instinctive, as in plants and animals. So the animal, for example, the dogs, which I have here near me, what they do, they protect their food, they protect their territory, but at the same time, they don't have a self-image. They are not self-aware. They are not worried about how they will look, etc. They just very instinctive, so they just follow what is needed for survival and nothing more. So the purpose of this density of dimension is to establish a relationship and to developing a need for differentiation and autonomy. The third dimension is the realm of human being. The human experience is in the third dimension, as it is for some very evolved animal. This is the consciousness, the awareness where we feel separate from everybody else. It is dominated by the mind and physics. The purpose of this dimension is to create soul evolving experience that can help us to transcend the duality in which we live in. The fourth dimension is the dimension of unconditional love, which in Sanskrit is called prema. Here the energy now can move outside the body, so it is also the place where the ghosts and spirits dwell, and it is also the place where the law of attraction manifests itself, because you attract things into life thanks to this dimension, which is not exactly depending on physical anymore. The purpose of this fourth dimension is to embrace the transformative power of love, and so create unity amongst all beings that are around you, and so transcend the duality. The fifth dimension is the dimension where our brother and sister from the Pleiades live. Not all of them, as you remember, we talk about that in another video. Not all Pleiadians, not all extraterrestrial beings live in this dimension, but many of them do. That's why we call them beings of light. Here in this dimension, the mind doesn't interfere with the flow or the stream of energy. As it doesn't interfere, then it's possible to live from compassion, you live from unity, and not anymore from separation. According to most of the esoteric teaching that we have on planet Earth, the fifth dimension is the place which we will explore very soon in the next month, next years, because the third dimension, the old system is crumbling down, and out of his ashes, the fifth dimension will bloom. So the purpose really of the fifth dimension is understanding that duality and unity are just the same movement. And so basically it brings the total dissolution of this sense of separation in which we live in and in which we believe so much. The sixth dimension is the dimension of Christ and Buddha consciousness. There is no more the need to manifest into matter. So the reality in this dimension is not about doing something, but is about really to be something. This sixth dimension is really the highest density in which a human being can really express himself. Above that, it will not be possible in this form. Reality in the sixth dimension is really pure awareness, pure experience, is an inner music, and is the experiencing of all that is. The purpose of the beings that are in the sixth dimension is expressing a pure love. So generally are beings that helps beings that are in lower frequency to achieve more and more consciousness. Now that you know what are the first six dimensions, remember that nobody, according to the Pleiadians, is shifting into 5D consciousness, because this implies, so when you hear the word jumping into the fifth dimension, you are not jumping into the fifth dimension. If you jump into the fifth dimension, you will die. You will leave your body behind. What you can do is explore the 4D and 5D consciousness. But the most important right now is the 4D, not the 5D, is unconditional love. Without unconditional love, there is no 5D exploration. And unconditional love is not so easy to attain because it implies to love all in an equal way, all your enemies, all the people that hurt you, etc., etc. So, first, as a humanity, we have to explore this consciousness, the 4D, and after that, the 4D consciousness is really established, then we can explore together the 5D consciousness. So, this is everything for today. I wish you all the best, lots of love. See you soon, and for the moment, be at peace, be at peace.